Okay, continuing with assignments. Sorry for that technical difficulty, but um, it happens sometimes, and I sincerely apologize, you guys. Okay, so again, this course will be broken down by modules. Each week, you will have assignments within the module, which usually include a discussion, reading assignments, 1 to 2 reading assignments out of your Voices of Freedom book, as well as a quiz. That is pretty typical. You will not have a quiz in the same week that you have a test, an exam, for example, but everything is going to be in line or online. Each module will include the chapter reading from your textbook, Give Me Liberty, a primary source discussion board analysis and or post, a quiz on materials covered in the chapter, and supplementary materials provided by the instructor. Please complete all module assignments by the due date, which is Sunday evening of each week. Everything is due by 11:59 p.m. on Sundays. Late assignments will be accepted. However, there will be a 5-point deduction per calendar day. Again, per calendar day, not per class day. So if it's due by Sunday at 11:59, you need to make sure that it's in by Sunday. If you turn it in by Tuesday, that's minus 10 points, okay? Exams. So you guys will be given a total of 4 exams throughout the semester, and that includes the final. Your final also will not be cumulative. I give the final based on what we're studying at that time. So on your tentative outline, it says that the final will be over chapters 26 through 28, which should be the case unless we get behind. Okay, tests will contain a number of multiple choice questions, fill in the blank questions, matching perhaps, as well as essays. Okay, every test will contain an essay question. All right. Usually, I put the requirements for the essay on the essay question. So, if it needs to be an essay format, i.e., an intro, a body, and a conclusion, I will put that I want this to be an essay format. Also, test essays must have an introduction unless otherwise stated, with a clearly stated thesis, and again, a body and a conclusion to receive full credit. All right, quizzes. Students will be given quizzes throughout the semester. They will be part of your modules. Please complete these quizzes on your online, chapter material. Quizzes will be included in each module and will only include information from topics covered in that module. All right, book essays. Book essays, okay, or book reviews as they are called. So, students, you guys will be responsible, you guys will complete one book essay on At the Dark End of the Street. Now, here's a trigger warning, okay? This book describes sexual assault in detail, and it's not my intention to trigger any of my students. I really want you guys to learn, and I don't want to go through the process of either traumatizing or re-traumatizing any of my students. So if you cannot read this book, if you're unable to read this book, you may read another book which I absolutely love. I have to tell you, I love the book. It's called The Color of Law by Richard Rothstein. He actually came to the Museum of Fine Arts, Houston, um, probably about 2 years ago or so. And I went to his lecture on The Color of Law after reading the book. And it gives so much information about redlining and housing discrimination that a lot of us really didn't know about. So when we start talking about all of those New Deal programs that FDR puts in, and we talk about how there was a limit to the freedom and the opportunities of the New Deal program, i.e., Black people were not able to reap a lot of the benefits of some of these New Deal programs, you'll get a greater understanding. However, I digress. If you cannot read that book, you can read The Color of Law. If you need extra credit in the course, my extra credit, you typically have to work for it. So you have to read. So Don't be surprised if the color of law and writing an essay over it is part of your is an extra credit opportunity. Another book that I read over the break is called Cast, and it's written by Isabel Wilkerson. So I wouldn't be surprised if that were it's already like ruminating in my head. I wouldn't be surprised if that was an essay question as well. Okay, so moving on with your book essays, all papers must be uploaded as either a PDF or a .doc, just to be careful, into a D2L Dropbox by the specific day and time, which will be at the end of whatever week that is due in. Papers are due into D2L by 11:59 p.m. This will serve as the official deadline. Papers which are past the due date and time will be counted as late. And again, there is a 5-point deduction per calendar day that the assignment is late. Okay, papers submitted the following day or after will receive a 50% deduction. Weekends and holidays will factor into the grade deduction since papers are submitted online in D2L. Whenever you submit it, I see the time that it's submitted. If you submit something at 12:01 and it's due by 11:59, I probably won't count it late. But again, if it's days late, it will be counted late. Each paper or each student will prepare a typed, and by typed, okay, it needs to be double spaced with 1 inch margins, and your font must be 12 point Times New Roman font, okay? I am very particular. No sans serif fonts. It needs to be 12 point Times New Roman font, double spaced, with the first line of a paragraph needs to be indented. But please, 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 I'm a stickler with the 12 point Times New Roman font and the 1 inch margins, okay? Each paper needs to be 3 to 4 pages in length. Okay? All right. The title page, if you include a title page, that does not count in page length. All right. The title page does not count in page length. So I have on the next section and it's highlighted. So please don't say, well, I didn't know how to write a book review. The next section is titled How to Write a Book Review, and it's highlighted in yellow. And I literally go paragraph by paragraph to tell you. If you have any questions or if you need to see an example, I have an example of a book review, not over any books that you will read in this course, but I do have a book review that will be used as a pretty good sample for how I'm looking for or what I'm looking for. I don't want you to tell me what the book is about. I already know what the book is about. I need you instead to critically analyze the book. Tell me, what is the main point that the author is trying to make, and how do they support that? What evidence do they use to support that point? Okay, I'm looking for a critical analysis. So please follow the paragraph by paragraph description that I have, and I will put um, a sample, a book review sample on D2L, and that should help to kind of demystify some of this, right? All right, next, discussions. So you will have a discussion just about every week. Some weeks you may not have a discussion, but expect a discussion nearly every week, okay? So modules will include discussion board posts to be completed by the student each week. I will provide a topic or a prompt or a question or some type of primary source material for you to read. And in order to receive full credit, okay, in order to receive full credit for the discussion post, you must answer the question fully and in complete sentences. All discussions, unless I put that it doesn't have to be, it needs to be an essay format. Also, in order to receive full credit, not only must you answer the discussion board post, but you must reply to at least 2 of your classmates in each discussion. Okay, you need to reply to at least two of your peers using five or more complete sentences in order to receive full credit. Okay, so you guys will complete a discussion board post on the Woman's Hour. I'll provide, questions for you. Okay, makeup assignments. Makeup assignments will be given on an as needed basis. Of course, we're in an unprecedented time in American history where we all have, it seems like, a million things going on. We are all faced with, honestly, an unprecedented amount of stress. COVID is a sad reality of our lives right now. So I understand if you're sick or if one of your family members are sick, just come straight with me. Don't come with excuses. I appreciate honesty, or just, saying, I didn't get to it. I was lazy this week. Just don't come with excuses. I give a million chances. I just want you guys to be excited about history, or as excited about history as I am. Okay. Plagiarism in the classroom, cheating policy. So all work that's done in this course needs to be original. All work done and submitted in the classroom must be your personal work. During testing, don't cheat. And please go over the Lone Star plagiarism policy. I put a link in it for the handbook. If you're caught cheating on assignments or on tests, you will receive a grade of a 0 on the assignment. And if it is reported, it can go from you being expelled from the course to expelled from the college system. So it's pretty serious. Electronic devices, of course, this is an online course. So, you can use electronic devices. All right, your grade determination. Here's your grade breakdown for this course. So exams are 40% of the course. You need to do all of your exams. Quizzes are 20%. Book reviews are 20%. And any other written assignment that I may assign you would be assigned to book reviews, okay? So book reviews slash written assignments. Discussions are worth 20% as well, and that all goes up to 100%. If you don't know, your letter grade assignment, 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and anything lower than a 59% is an F, okay? I also put some important dates. So the date that class begins, the official day of record, the midpoint day of record, the withdrawal date, which is very important. The withdrawal date is April 9th. So if you need to withdraw and get the grade of a W on your transcript, you need to do so. Actually, no, by the 2nd of April. I have two different, okay, the 2nd of April, okay? It is imperative. The next thing that is up here is the tentative instructional outline. Please make sure you go through this. I highlighted exam weeks in yellow. Okay, I highlighted the book review due date, which is March 21st, in green. And your final exam will open the week of May 10th. It will open on May 10th at noon, and it will close on May 14th, which is that Friday at 11:59 p.m. And big, big, big disclaimer. It is my right to modify the class schedule as I see necessary and cover course topics as I feel is necessary to meet the learning outcomes. Therefore, the syllabus is subject to change. Please go through the rest of this information, which covers FERPA, meaning if your parents email me and they want to know your status in the course, that is not something that I can tell them. Academic integrity, academic appeals, the 6-drop rule, all of this is in the syllabus for you to read over. So please read over all of this information. I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Send me an email if you have any questions, but we'll get this semester started. All right, see you guys later.